Welcome back, everyone. I'm Justin.
I'm Kyle, and this is Beer City Builds. So today we're going to be turning this mini fridge into a controllable fermentation chamber so we can control the temperature while the beer is fermenting. One of the problems that we have is in the garage here, the temperature is reading 84.5 degrees and it is just too hot for anything. It's not even conducive to living. One of my friends had an extra mini fridge that he didn't need, so he sold it to me, and once we got it, we found out that it was just a little bit too small on the inside to fit the carboy.
And to accommodate for that size problem, we're just going to cut out these extra shelves that are in the front that have insulation behind them. That will allow for enough space for the carboy to sit properly within the fridge and stay chill.
So we've already measured out that if we cut off just the inside of the door, that there is going to be enough space to fit the carboy. So now we're going to show you what it looks like when we put the carboy inside and how we aren't able to close the door on it.
It's really a tight situation, folks. This has got to go.
So as you can see, the door does not close. We'll rotate it around for you guys.
Yeah.
You cannot see the carboy from the inside. So if we cut the door off right flush with the face of it, we'll be able to shut the door all the way.
One of the most important things to do when brewing beer at home is maintain your fermentation temperature. Yeast does not like hot temperatures, and so in this garage at 84.5, it's not the right condition. So this will hopefully solve that problem.
So to help us with controlling the temperature inside the fermentation chamber, we have this Inkbird temperature controller.
Link down below in the description.
So how it works is we have this thermistor that's going to be going inside the mini fridge.
It allows for us to get feedback information about the temperature inside and adjust appropriately.
And then we'll have the mini fridge plugged into the controller, and based on what the thermistor is reading inside, it will turn on and off the mini fridge so we can keep the constant temperature inside.
All right, so we're about to break out some power tools. Exactly like that. Now, I can't emphasize enough the importance of wearing your safety glasses when using power tools. I also recommend pants and closed-toe shoes, but really whatever you're most comfortable with there. You know, I'm not liable for what you do.
We made a mess of the shop. We started with the reciprocating saw. We cut off the majority of the plastic around the outside of the door frame. And then once we got the main parts of it off, we took the angle grinder to it, flushed it out so we had a smoother finish on the inside. It's time to put the carboy inside and test out the fit.
Slide right on in, and whoop.
There we go. Now we have a working fermentation chamber.
Fit like a glove.
The next thing we need to do is add the controller, which will be the next step.
All right, everybody, we just finished cleaning up the entire garage. It was a freaking mess.
Yeah.
But now we have the thermistor inside. We set this up.
Got the set point to 66 degrees. Currently, inside it is 80 degrees, and inside of the fridge we have 75.6.
And it's only been on for like 5 minutes maybe.
And we've dropped at least 5 degrees, so looks like it's good to go. What we're gonna do next is get this placed in the kitchen next to the counter, and we'll be right back. everybody, we're back. We got the fridge moved into the kitchen now. The temperature is currently at 67.9 degrees, so it's almost there. So I lied.
Sure did. Over the last couple days, we've been monitoring the fridge and we noticed that it was fluctuating a few degrees around the set point, and that's not good. We decided that the clear solution to maintain the temperature was to invest in a carboy heater. We found this one on Amazon.
Link in the description.
And we think it will do just the trick.
So after monitoring the fridge for the last couple days with the heating element inside, we noticed that the fluctuations were down to within 1 degree of our set point, so that's a lot better than we had before. So next up is making some beer.
And if you guys are interested in seeing that, we're certainly gonna bring you along for the journey. So please subscribe and like this video. It really helps us, and we look forward to showing you guys what we make.
Thanks everybody.
Is truthfully the best fridge.
Today we're going to be converting this fridge into a convertible.
I want to ride this bad boy down the street.